Okay, so today we are talking about Objective 227, which is building on the skill from yesterday where we were learning to find the sum of the interior angles of a polygon. Now we are going to be finding one of the interior, and we're also going to talk about exterior angles in a polygon. Okay? So yesterday we learned that we can find the sum of the interior angles by taking 180, which is the total sum of the angles of a triangle, times n minus 2, which gives us the number of triangles in a polygon, n being the sides or the number of sides of the polygon. Alright, so if we want to find one interior angle, we have to know that our shape is regular. Okay, and remember that regular is not regular. Regular means something special in geometry. It means that all sides are congruent and all angles are congruent. So our most basic example of a regular triangle, a regular polygon would be an equilateral triangle. So all sides and all angles congruent. Okay? So from that, we can find what each angle is. Right, so here are some regular shapes. We have a regular triangle, a regular square, and a regular hexagon. Right, so again, we know that all the sides are congruent, and therefore all of our angles are congruent. Right, and we got these angle sums using our formula from yesterday. The angle sum is 180 times n minus 2. Right? So if we substituted 3 in, or 6 in, or 4 in, we would get the angle measure of 180, 720, or 360. Okay, so now we want to find each angle measure. So if I want to find what each angle measure is for the triangle, I would simply say, alright, well I want to cut this by 3 angles, and I know that that's going to give me 60, 60, and 60, right? So then I would say that the interior angle, right, interior of a regular figure is 60 degrees. Right, easy enough. So we would do the same thing. We would divide by 6 here. We would divide by 4 here, right, because we know our 4 angles. So we know that 360 divided by 4, that's going to give us 90 for each interior angle, and 720 divided by 6 is going to be 120 degrees for every single interior angle. Right? So therefore, we can translate our sum equation very easily to find one angle by simply dividing by the number of sides, because if we have 3 sides, we have 3 angles. 4 sides, 4 angles, 6 sides, 6 angles, and so on. Okay? So, here is your formula for finding one interior angle. Right? And again, this only works when we have regular polygons. If we didn't have a regular polygon, we would not be able to use the fact that all of the angles are going to be the same. Right? Now, the next slide is how we find the sum of all of the exterior angles. So here we have a polygon, right, and we've extended the sides so that we have an exterior angle. Right? And in the same way, we could have extended the side to go the other way, and we can see that those angles would be the same using our vertical angles. So it really doesn't matter which case of the exterior angle. Yes, there is more than one exterior angle, but the measure is going to be the same because our vertical angles are congruent. So as you can see, there are different colors for the exterior angles, and they're being represented over here in the exact same angle measures. And what do you notice about all of these angles added up? They equal 360 degrees, a perfect circle, right? This is true in every single polygon, right? If you do it with a square, which is an easy example. You extend your sides. There's a side, extend your side, extend your side, and there you go. Right? And here's an exterior angle, exterior angle, exterior angle, exterior angle. We know that these are going to be 90-degree angles, so this is 90 plus 90 plus 90 plus 90. And there our exterior angle is 360 degrees. So for any single polygon, this works. So for our formula for the sum of the exterior angle, there really is no formula. It's just a property. It's always 360 degrees. Okay? So again, going back to our regular polygons, how can we find the measure of one of these exterior angles? Well, if we know that the sum is always going to be 360, there's our sum. The sum of our exterior angles is 360. Here's our exterior, or here's our regular shape. Right? And again, we can extend all of our sides. Oops. There we go. Right, we extend all our sides. There's our exterior angles. So we know that these are 360. We know that this is regular, which means that all of our angles on the interior side are congruent. Therefore, all of our exterior angles are going to have to use the same supplementary pair. So those are also going to be congruent. We can simply, again, take our sum and divide by the number of sides because it's the number of angles. And that gives us a measure of our interior angles. So in this case, 360 divided by 5, and each one of these exterior angles is going to be 72 degrees. Okay? And here we can say our exterior of a regular is 360 divided by n. Okay. So these are the formulas that you need to have in your notes so that you're ready to work with our polygons tomorrow.